Moving across the line. This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. Hey, a very happy Saturday, everybody, and welcome to Pocatello. And Hollowell Field is this afternoon. The Preston Indians will take on the Pocatello Indians in Game 2 of the district tournaments. Dan Hubbard here in Pocatello. John Beverly back in studio. Happy Saturday. Blue skies, a little bit of a breeze, and cool temperatures here in Pocatello today. But the Indians get ready to go roll around here at Hollowell for 9 innings to see who gets a bid to the district tournament final coming up next week here this afternoon. The Indians will go with Braden Hess on the mound here today, as Hess coming off a complete game victory in his game the last week against Malad, and the Pocatello Indians will throw Brady Birch today, as the Preston will try to beat Pocatello for the first time this year with a victory here this afternoon. We'll come back. We'll tell you a little bit more about the way that things have shook out between these two teams in the first 3 meetings of the year. We'll also have our starting lineups in the first pitch coming up in just a few minutes from here in Pocatello right after this.
KACA.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan Hubbard for ChemDry of Northern Utah. Are you worried about the safety of your home or business? Well, ChemDry of Northern Utah can help. Their new Micro Pro Shield service disinfects, then adds antimicrobial protection for up to 90 days. They use patented technology to create a layer of spikes on surfaces that mechanically kills microbes on contact for up to 3 months. Their hospital-grade disinfectant is EPA approved for use against SARS-CoV-2, the very cause of COVID-19. It's simply ideal for residential and commercial settings. If you'd like more information about their new Micro Pro Shield service and you're in Cache or Box Elder County, make sure you call today, 435-752-6100. That's 435-752-6100 for ChemDry of Northern.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
KACH.
Umpires are out on the field. They've had their meeting at home plate for a first pitch of this afternoon's game coming up right after this.
KACH.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
A proud member of the co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
Let's go. Batter up. We're and cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game today.
It's time for Preston Indians baseball. The Indians of Summer hit the field as they look for a district title in Summer's grand old game. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce and now preparing and selling sushi. ChemDry of Northern Utah. If you're in Cache or Box Elder County, they can clean and protect your home or business for greater peace of mind. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. We have all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. And by S&T Electric. When you're doing remodeling, additions, or building a new home, they are there for all your electrical needs. This game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. Well, we welcome you back here to Pocatello as the Indians getting ready to go at it here this afternoon for a right to go to the district championship game. Just underway here in the top of the first inning, and the 2-0 pitch on the way to Tate Green misses down and away, ball 3. So Green ahead in the count, 3 balls and no strikes. We'll give you the Preston lineup here real quick as we go through the first inning. Brady Birch on the mound this afternoon for the Pocatello Indians. Comes home with a 3-0 pitch, and it's over for a strike, and it's 3-1. Our lineups today brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, offering many options for all of your insurance coverage needs. Call them for your competitive quote at 852-2500. As Green hits the 3-1 pitch in the air to right field, and coming up to make the catch is Zach Park for the first out. So 1 out here in the top of the first. Green leading off, and that'll bring up Ashton Madsen. Madsen will be followed by Chase Oxborough, who's playing first base today. Madsen's playing shortstop today, by the way, for the Indians. And Justin Inglett, the catcher, hits in the 4 spot. Madsen runs up as if to bunt, leaves in the catcher's glove, and it's 0-1. Davin Inglett is the second baseman. He'll hit 5th. Trayan Hadley is the designated hitter today. He hits in the 6th spot. Damon Nguyen is the center fielder. He hits 7th. Carson Chug is in left field. He will hit 8th as the 0-1 pitch misses high and away to Madsen and is 1 ball and 1 strike. And Emery Thorson's in right field. He hits 9th. And Braden Hess, the starting pitcher this afternoon for the Preston Indians. The 1-1 pitch, breaking ball, misses down and in to Madsen, and it's 2 balls and a strike. So Brady Birch gets the start today for Pocatello. He beat the Preston Indians once this year. That was in the game over at Preston, the first of the 3 meetings this season. And the 2-1 pitch is down and in, and it's ball 3, 3 balls and a strike. In that game, Birch went the distance, although the game was cut short because of the mercy rule. Only went 5 innings. Pocatello won that game 16-1 as the 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and the count now full 3-2. In that game, Birch allowed just the 1 run on 4 hits. So 3 balls and 2 strikes on Ashton Madsen. Birch to the windup, comes home. The 3-2 pitch is a ground ball to second. Right there is Gunderson to gobble it up and throw him out, and there's 2 outs here in the top of the first. So with 2 outs, it'll bring up Chase Oxborough. Chase, who was the starting and winning pitcher yesterday for Preston against the Century in that game back over at Tony Hansen Field. In that game yesterday, Oxborough had 3 hits plus a walk. He was 3 for 3, stole a couple of bases. But even more impressively was the job that he did on the mound as the pitch bounces up there, and it's 1 ball with no strikes. Chase yesterday went 6 1/3, allowed 3 runs on 5 hits, only walked 1, and struck out 11 in beating the Diamondbacks yesterday afternoon. As the 0-1 pitch is, check that, the 1-0 pitch, I should say, is over for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Birch ready again, comes home with the next pitch that's lined toward the second baseman. Nice play by Gunderson into the hole to get it, flips it to first in time for the out, and Ox is out on a great play by J.D. Gunderson at second base. Preston goes in order here in the top of the first inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first after a half inning. It's Preston nothing, and it is the Pocatello Indians coming to bat.
KACA.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select a pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo robotic assistance system at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial, or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
KACH.
Half inning in the books here in Pocatello. No score in the game as we get ready to go here to the bottom of the first inning here this afternoon. Give you the Pocatello lineup here as Tate Green, or Justin Inglet, who was waiting on deck, had to put his gear on, so he's a little late getting back out to start warming up. Braden Hess, who just now started to throw his warm-up tosses. Brady Birch, the starting pitcher today for Pocatello, will lead off. Martin Serrano, the catcher, hits in the 2-hole. Kayden Knowles hits third. He plays at first base. Mckayden Evans, the center fielder, hits in the 4 spot. Hunter Killian plays at third base. He'll hit 5th today. Jace Vaughn is the shortstop. He'll hit 6th. Zach Parker over in right field will bat 7th for Pocatello. J.D. Gunderson, who made a great play to get the 3rd out in the top of the inning, will hit in the 8th spot. And Alex Nguyen is in right field, and he hits 9th this afternoon for the Pocatello Indians. With Braden Hess on the mound today for Preston, who made his last start against Malad in the final game of the regular season, which was a week ago today. As he's ready to go, as the ball goes down to second base, and we're ready to play here in the bottom of the first inning. So here is Brady Birch. Birch will hit from the left side against the right-hander Hess. As Hess will work out of the stretch, even though there's nobody on in the first pitch here to Birch. Misses inside, ball 1 with the breaking pitch, no balls and 1 strike. The thing about Hess, and when he's pitching, is his mannerisms on the mound will act like he never does get loose. He continually tries to stretch his back and his arms, but he's pretty loose, no doubt. Ball hit on the ground to the second baseman. Inglet has it and throws out Birch for the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up Martin Serrano, the catcher. Serrano, very young, but a very good ball player as a freshman. Quality backstop good with the bat in his hand as well. As he climbs in, he'll also hit from the left side. So Hess comes home. The first pitch from Braden is up high, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Outfield pretty much straight away. The center fielder, Nguyen, today is playing a few steps into right center against Serrano. That pitch hit foul back over the top of the backstop, and it is 1 ball and 1 strike. Good to see Emery Thorson back in the lineup today. Thorson, who missed the last couple of games, had a little bit of a sore shoulder, got a little bit of playing time yesterday in the game against Century. As a pitch outside and high, ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. But Thorson in the starting lineup back over in right field today for Preston. So 2 balls and a strike on Serrano here in the bottom of the first inning. Hess's 2-1 pitch is pulled fair inside first. He got it past Oxborough. Thorson over to get it. Serrano's going to turn and go for second, and the ball gets away in the right field corner. And then Thorson can't pick it up, and Serrano's going to keep going all the way to third. So it'll be a leadoff triple for Serrano. They have a hit and an error on the board, so we'll call it a double and an error. Either way, Serrano ends up all the way at third base. So with 1 out, Serrano with third, and here's Kayden Knowles, the first baseman. Knowles takes the first pitch outside, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. So this is the third meeting of the year between Preston and Pocatello. As we mentioned, Pocatello won the first game, the single game, back over in Preston as the pitch is high, 2-0. They won that game by a score of 16-1. Then they came back over here for the doubleheader. In the final week of the season, and Pocatello won both of those games. But both of those games were a little bit of work, as a 1-0 pitch is in 2-0 pitches inside, and they have 3-0. In the first game of the doubleheader, Hunter Killian pitched to a 5-1 win for Pocatello. The 3-0 pitch, breaking ball, misses, ball 4. So the walk to Knowles puts runners at the corners, and here is now Mckayden Evans. Even though Evans comes to the plate, Pocatello won the second game of the 3-game series against Preston 5-1. Killian allowed a run on 6 hits in that game as he beat Chase Oxborough that day. In the first pitch, there goes the runner. They snap the throw down to third, not in time. And Knowles allowed to steal second base without a play. Then the final game of the 3 games on the year, the senior Landon Sullivan started for Pocatello and beat Preston 3-2. His ball popped up. That'll be out of play on the first base side, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Tate Green was his opposition that day in the second game of the doubleheader back here. I guess it would have been about 10 days ago. And Sullivan allowed a total of 8 hits in beating Preston. That ball's hit into left field. That'll be a base hit. That'll get 1 run in. They're going to send Knowles to the plate. The throw's cut off. They go to second, and they have him there. But it's a 2-run hit for Kaden Evans as he drives in 2, and then he is out 7-5-4 at second base for the second out of the inning. But he picks up a pair of RBIs, and it's 2-0 Pocatello. So Pokey scores twice. They have 3 hits. 2 hits and a walk here in the bottom of the first. And now here's the third baseman, Hunter Killian. Killian takes the first pitch up high from Hess, 1 ball and no strikes. Nobody on, 2 outs, and the next pitch to Killian takes again up high, and it's ball 2, 2-0. Killian's a good pitcher, but even that, he's a better defensive third baseman as he takes that pitch down low, and it's ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes as Braden Hess struggling here a little bit in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and he walks Killian. It's his second walk here in the first inning. One thing you know about Pocatello is you cannot allow them free base runners because they are a good enough team offensively that they will take advantage given every opportunity. Here's Jace Vaughn. He is the shortstop, the 6th man to hit here in the first inning as they go to first base, and Killian back in there with a dive. Two nothing Pokey here in the first. That ball's hit toward right center or left center. Nguyen coming over, dives and can't make the catch. They get it back in a hurry. They're going to send the runner to the plate. The throw is offline, and then Hess is not backing up the play, and it goes all the way to the backstop and all the way to third. Will go Vaughn. So Vaughn singles in the run. Heck of a diving try by Nguyen over into left center field. Then we couldn't get, when he didn't make the catch and the ball kicked away from him, it allowed Killian to come all the way in to score. And when the throw got away at home plate, Vaughn went all the way to third base, and it'll be another error on the play against the Indians as the first pitch here to Zach Park, the 7th man to hit here in the inning, is down low for a ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Big chopper toward third. It'll be foul. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. I have to ask to make sure, but I'm guessing that the error is going to be on the shortstop. Madden on the throw to the plate that was wide of home plate. That's what allowed Vaughn to get to third base. 1 ball and 1 strike. Count on Park, just rolls one to the right side. Oxborough corrals that, carries it to the bag, and the inning is over, but not before Pocatello posts 3 runs in the inning. 3 runs on a total of 3 hits. There was 2 errors in the inning on Preston, and Pokey leaves 1 man on base as well. So we are done with 1 inning here this afternoon. We will go along to the bottom. Check that. We'll go to the top of the second. After an inning here in Pocatello, it's 3-0 Pocatello.
KACA.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you're appreciated. It's even better when you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciate every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car and truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in today at 17 South State Street in Preston.
Pain-free and feeling great without the expense and side effects of medications. It is not only possible, but a reality.
We go here to the top of the second inning. Pocatello leading 3-0. And here in the top of the second, it'll be the middle of the order do it for Preston as Justin Inglet leads it off. And the 1-0 pitch is swung on. Check that. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed, and it's now 1-2. So Inglet, and Hadley do up here in the second inning as the next pitch is swung on and missed. First strikeout for Brady Birch. And with one out, here comes Davin Inglet, the second baseman this afternoon for the Preston Indians. Davin with one hit yesterday against Century, also hit into a double play, and takes the first pitch low, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. So the errors in the first inning against Preston, the throwing error was against Madsen as the pitch is up high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. The other error, as that pitch is swung on and missed, and it's now 1-2. So 2 errors in the first inning charged against the Indians. That certainly helped the Pocatello Indians to score 3 in the bottom of the first. A little breaking ball misses outside on a little drop down breaking pitch from Birch, and it missed outside. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Birch's 2-2 offering is on the corner, strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts to open up here in the top of the second. So after striking out both Inglets, now he gets Trey and Hadley, who's the designated hitter here this afternoon, as Braden Hess opts to use the designated hitter while he's on the mound here this afternoon. The pitch is a breaking ball. It misses outside, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Kenny Inglet knows Brady Birch very well. He has coached him several times in summer league teams, so he knows him very well and figured full well when they got off the bus today that Birch was going to be the starting pitcher, as the 2-0 pitch over for a strike to Hadley, and it's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Hit foul back into the screen. It's 2-2. The winner of this game will go to the district championship game. The loser will play Century on Monday at 4 o'clock. 2-2 pitch to Hadley. Taking low, ball 3. Boy, the home plate umpire, that right arm twitched a little. It wanted to come up. But instead, he called it a ball, and the count full on Hadley. 3 balls and 2 strikes. As Birch ready, and the pitch misses outside, ball 4. That's the first base runner this afternoon for the Indians, as Hadley works a 2-out walk. So with 2 outs and a man aboard, here's Damon Nguyen. Nguyen, who was the designated hitter yesterday and had one of his better days of the season, as he finished the game yesterday 2 for 3 with an RBI and chases that first pitch up in the zone, strike for a strike, and it's 0-1. He was 2 for 3. The one time they did get him out, he flew out to right field. And the next pitch home to Nguyen, that's rolled foul. And Birch jumps ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. So 0-2 on Nguyen. Hadley goes back to touch up at the bag. Short lead over there. He's not going anywhere. He's not much of a base stealer, as the next pitch is swung on and missed. And Birch strikes out 3 of the 4 men that he sees here in the inning. No runs, no hits. A walk and 1 man left for Preston, as we'll move along to the bottom of inning number 2. After an inning and a half, it's Pocatello 3, Preston nothing.
KACA.
You're the yard work hero, aligner of edges, trimmer of hedges, and slayer of weeds. When it comes to your lawn, power moves are the only moves you make. That's why you just applied IFA's Crabgrass Preventer plus Lawn Food for quick green-up and long-lasting weed prevention. IFA's Crabgrass Preventer plus Lawn Food. It's the ultimate lawn owner power move.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to PrestonDrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit PrestonDrug.com.
The limbic arc may help you or someone you know be more calm. It's simple to use. Find out more by logging on to mylocalradio.com and clicking on the limbic arc logo. Check it out now. Visit mylocalradio.com and click on any...
KACH.
Bottom of the second inning, 3-0 Pokey. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here in this inning for Pocatello. As the first man, the first ball swinging, hits the ball to right field, and it's going to be in for a hit for J.D. Gunderson. So Gunderson jumps on the first pitch that he sees, singles to right, and that'll bring up Alex Nguyen. It's hit number 4 for the Pocatello Indians here. And here's Nguyen, the right fielder. He's bunting, gets it down, good bunt. Down to get it as Green tries to throw to first base, not in time, everybody's safe. So a solid single to right, and then a bunt single. 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of inning number 2. And then we'll go back to the top of the order, and Brady Birch will come up. Birch grounded out his first time up this afternoon. Yes, they're going to bunt again, and they roll it foul over on the third base side. Green, who's playing third base today for the Indians, playing even with the bag. They're going to keep bunting his way until he shows that he can field the bunt and make the throw. As the bunt play with Alex Nguyen, who's standing at first base, was late, and they bunt again. This one's it'll go foul again, and it's no balls and 2 strikes on Birch. So with 2 strikes, Birch will come back. Gunderson at second, Nguyen at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of inning number 2. And the 0-2 pitch is hit along the right field line. Thorson coming up in a hurry, dives and can't get it. It bounces behind him. Here comes Gunderson to third. He will come home and score, and it's 4-0 on the double by Brady Birch. So it's 4-0. 3 straight hits to open the inning here. And now here is Martin Serrano, who doubled his first time up and then ended up going to third on an error. And the first pitch to Serrano is a big overhand breaking pitch from Hess that stays high, and it's ball 1, a 1-0. So Serrano doubled in the first inning. The ball got away from Thorson, and he ended up going all the way to third base. Hits that ball high in the air, foul territory, first base side. Oxborough looking, can't find it in the sun, and the ball lands untouched on the warning track. Ox looked up, and this, of course, it's 11 o'clock start time. When he looked up, he looked right into the sun and had no idea where it was at. So it fell untouched, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Serrano. Hess with a new ball, comes set, and the 1-1 offering. Again, that big overhand jug is up high, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Nguyen at third, Birch at second, and nobody out here in the bottom of the second. The 2-1. Outside, ball 3, snap throw back to third, not in time. And it's 3 balls and a strike on Martin Serrano, the catcher for the Indians. Today's game brought to you in part by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North, 1st East in Preston. That ball's ripped along the line and foul. So Serrano pulls it down into the right field corner, but foul. And the count now full, 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes on Serrano. The runners go back to their bases. And Serrano ready to go back to work. Nguyen, the center fielder, a few steps over into right center field for Serrano. The 3-2 pitch is hit past Oxborough. That's going to get 1 run in. Holding at third is Birch on the RBI single by Serrano. And it's 5-0. So they scored 3 times in the first, twice in the second. 4 straight hits to open this bottom of the second inning. Runners still at first and second. And now here is the first baseman, Kaden Knowles. Knowles walked his first time up, stole a base. As they'll throw through on the runner going, as they let the runner have the bag, they throw back to third, not in time. So Birch now at third, Serrano steals second. And again, runners at second and third. And still nobody out here in the inning. 5-0, Pocatello leads. And the 1-0 misses outside. Ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the next pitch that's popped up in the infield. Second baseman Inglet calling everybody off, makes the catch, gets the ball back in, and now they throw back to second base and safe there. As Serrano had gone halfway and found himself out in no man's land, and just did able to get back as Knowles pops up for the first out of the inning. So 1 out, that brings up the center fielder Kaden Evans. Evans drove in a pair of runs in the first inning with a 2-run single. He's up there with a chance to drive in a couple of more here. And the first pitch is that big overhand breaking ball by Hess. And it's ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0 on the way. That's going to be ripped into left field. That'll get another run home, make it 6-0. Ball gets away from Chug, and here comes the other runner home, and it's 7-0. So another 2-run hit for Mckayden Evans. And after getting 3 in the first inning, they have 4 here in the second, and it's 7-0. They'll give an error to the right fielder Chug that allows the second run to come in, Serrano. So 3rd error of the game against the Indians. As there goes the runner, the pitch is high. The throw from Inglet is on the wrong side of the bag, and he steals second base. Does Evans. So 4 runs on 5 hits here in the bottom of the second inning. There's still only 1 out. As this early start, after playing that game last night at home for the Indians, the early wake-up call to get on the bus and make the 90-minute drive over here to Pocatello as the pitch is outside, and it goes to 3-0. Kind of finds Preston just maybe with a little bit of sleep in their eyes and weren't quite ready for the wake-up call here this morning. As a pitch hit in the air along the left field line. Chug coming over. It's going to be well out of play. And it's 3 balls and a strike. Check that, 2-1 they have it on the board now. 2 balls and a strike. as the pitch is a breaking ball that misses. And now it's 3-1. So Killian at the plate. Jumps ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. And now it's 3-2 as he hits one back over the top of the press box area and out toward the parking lot, and the count full, 3-2. Killian walked his first time up. Works the count full in the 3-2 pitch. Chopper over the mound. England has it near the bag at second base. He'll throw to first for the second out. And moving over to the third on the play is Evans, and there's now 2 outs in the inning. Now they sent 8 men to the plate in the first inning, and here comes Jace Vaughn, who's the 8th man to hit this inning. So here's Vaughn, had an RBI single in the first inning. Was left standing at third base when the inning ended. And the first pitch from Hess misses outside, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch to Vaughn is a breaking pitch that is on the inside corner this time. And the count evens at a ball and a strike. And here's the 1-1 pitch. A little off-speed breaking ball, misses inside. 2-1 now from Hess. Runner at third, 2 outs here in the inning. As the next pitch is off the plate again and runs the count to 3-1. Sun peeking out of the few clouds here in the Pocatello area here this afternoon. Kind of starts to come out a little bit again. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and it's down low, ball 4. So the 9th man to hit in the inning is Zach Park as he makes his way to the plate. Park grounded out the first baseman Oxborough to end the first inning. In today's game, brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw, Naylor Insurance is there to help. 153 North State Street in Preston. Or you can give them a call at 852-0810. Runners at the corners, and Hess will bluff to third and look to first. As Park climbs back in. And the pitch home, it'll throw to third, and not in time there as again Vaughn will steal second base. Third stolen base of the inning for Pocatello and 4th of the game already. That is 1 ball and no strikes. Hess's 1-0 pitch is over for a strike, and it's now 1 ball and 1 strike. So Evans at third, Vaughn at second. 4 runs in here in the bottom of inning number 2. And the 1-1 offering. Hit in the air to center. Playable, whoops, as Nguyen came in. Now he's got to go back, but he's there and makes the catch. Pokey sends 9 men to the plate in the inning. 4 of them come home to score on 5 hits. And they leave a couple of men on base as well as we are done with 2 innings here at Hollowell Field. We'll go to the third. It's Pocatello 7, Preston 0.
KACA.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information, 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction. 435-232-1837.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
Top of the third inning, Preston needs to get some offense going as they have not had a hit yet against Brady Birch, who comes home with the first pitch here to Carson Chug. That's up high, ball one ball with no strikes. In fact, Preston's only had one base runner. That was a 2-out walk last inning to Trevin Hadley. As the 0-1 pitch misses down, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Chug. Next pitch to Chug, taking. It's off the glove of Serrano with a breaking pitch, and it's now 2 balls and a strike. Chug 1 for 3 yesterday, struck out a couple of times, singled, and was hit by a pitch. And the 2-1 offering is inside, ball 3-1. Umpire real slow moving, just make a call. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that is over for a strike, and it's now 3-2. So Chug, Thorson, and Green here in the top of the third inning for Preston. As Birch, working from the extreme first base side of the rubber, comes home and the pitch is hit foul back into the screen. And the count stays full with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Breaking ball, got him. So there's that inside breaking pitch on the inside half. Third strikeout for Birch. And with 1 out, here's Emery Thorson. Thorson got into the game late yesterday. In fact, he came in the top of the 7th inning when they made the pitching change and took Oxborough out. As he came in as a defensive replacement, did not have an at-bat. First ball swinging, hits into short center. It's the center fielder, Nguyen, coming up to make the play. Or check that, Evans, the center fielder, to make the play. So there's 2 outs. Back to the top of the order we go. And Tate Green, who flew out to right to open the ball game. Today's game brought to you by Webb Funeral Home in Preston. Remember, their compassionate staff will help you in your time of need. You know them, you trust them, they're here to stay. Webb Funeral Home. As the pitch to Green is up and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Got it inside outs and hits it just inside third. Killian couldn't get a glove on it as racing down to second base is Green. He'll be in there with a 2-out double here in the top of the third. He was hit hard enough to where Killian took a half step toward the line but couldn't get a glove on it as he got the ball by him. And that's the first hit of the game for the Preston Indians. And with 2 outs and a man at second base, here is Ashton Madsen, who grounded out his first time up. First pitch to Madsen, misses outside, ball 1-0. Two outs, man on. Preston with their first hit in the game coming here in the third. The next pitch to Madsen is down low, 2-0. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Pocatello. No runs, a hit, and Preston's committed 3 errors in the first 2 innings of the game here this afternoon. Birch comes home, the 2-0 pitch, hit in the air to center, playable. Evans has got to go back, but he's there and makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 1 left for Preston. As we're through 2.5, it's Pocatello 7, Preston nothing.
KACA.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information, 435-232-8255
1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction. 435-232-18.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
KACH.
Well, as we go along here to the bottom of inning number 3, Preston will make a pitching change, as it will be the Damon Nguyen, coming in to pitch here for Preston, as he and Braden Hess will just switch positions, and Hess will go back out and play in his normal spot, back out in center field. And here in the top of the 3rd inning, it'll be J.D. Gunderson, Alex Nguyen, then back to the top of the order, and Brady Birch again for the Pocatello Indians. So Hess goes 2 innings today, gives up a total of 8 hits, 7 runs. He walked a couple and did not strike out anybody here this afternoon. So here's Gunderson to lead off. Singled his first time up to get that 4-run inning started. Last inning for them, as he climbs in, and he'll face Damon Nguyen. And Nguyen comes home, and his first pitch is up high, ball 1, 1-0. Gunderson climbs back in, and now here's the 1-0 pitch. That's hit to center, playable. Hess is there, takes a couple of steps over toward right center field and makes the catch. And that's 1 out here in the bottom of inning number 3. And that'll bring up Alex Nguyen, who also singled his first time up last inning. Today's game brought to you by Fellows Chiropractic. If you've overdone it on the sports field, need an adjustment or maybe a massage, Fellows Chiropractic can help you out. They're at 8 South State Street in Preston. Call 852-2240, 852-2240. Here's Nguyen. The first pitch to Alex is up high, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Damon Nguyen's 1-0 pitch on the way, and that is over for a strike, and it's 1-1. Home plate umpire, he must whisper the strike call, and then finally, about 5 seconds later, finally indicates what the pitch was to everybody else in the ballpark. The 1-1 pitch. It's foul back into the screen, and it's now 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes. How I long for a home plate umpire. Are you old enough to remember Dutch Rennert, the Major League umpire? The 1-2 pitch. Misses down, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dutch Rennert, he would make the strike call. Of course, he would indicate the strike, and he would yell it so loud that including everybody in the ballpark and everybody in the adjoining counties would know that the pitch was a strike, as that pitch is on the corner, and it's strike 3 called. So Nguyen goes down looking. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. And we go back to the top of the order, and Brady Birch, who's 1 for 2, grounded out, had an RBI double, and scored last inning as well. Here's the first pitch to Birch. It's up high, ball 1. Because I'm sure you've heard by now, you've got up early enough to watch the morning news, or you've seen the paper, looked at the sports page, as the pitch to Birch misses inside, 2-0. Cincinnati's Wade Miley pitched a no-hitter last night. 2nd no-hitter this week in the major leagues, and 4th already of the year. The 2-0. Misses down and in. And ball 3, 3 balls and no strikes. So 4 no-hitters already this year. The record of a number of no-hitters in a season is 8. As that was a long time ago, back in the 1860s, I believe it was. As the pitch is inside to Birch, he'll walk on 4 pitches, and that'll extend the inning and bring up Martin Serrano. Fourth walk overall, given up by Preston pitching here this afternoon. First 3 against Hess as Serrano drives one to the gap. Hess coming over, can't get it. It's going to bounce behind him and go to the fence. Birch will score. Serrano keeps running. He's going to go all the way to third. He had a double earlier. He's got a triple now. So Serrano triples in the run. It's 8-0. He has his second RBI of the day, and he's 3 for 3 on the afternoon. So the 2-out walk is cashed in. It's 8-0. And now here is Kaden Knowles, who walked and popped up. He's 0 for 1 officially on the afternoon. As the first pitch to Knowles, a fastball on the outside corner at the knees, and it's 0-1. So Serrano at third with 2 outs as he knocks in the run. As that pitch is inside, they throw down to third again. Serrano back to the bag, standing this time. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nguyen deals the 1-1 pitch, hit on the ground. It's by Green out into left field. That'll get the other run home, and it's 9-0. Knowles has his first hit of the game as Serrano comes home to dent the plate. So 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 2 more here in the bottom of the third, and it's 9-0. Pocatello on top. So here's Mckayden Evans, who has a pair of singles, and he's driven in a pair of 2 runs each time. So with 2 hits and 4 RBIs on the game, takes the first pitch, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. Big chopper toward third, should be foul and is. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Today's game brought to you by ChemDry of Northern Utah. Introducing Micro Pro Shield disinfecting plus antimicrobial protection that works for up to 90 days. For safe homes, businesses, and greater peace of mind, if you're in Cache or Box Elder counties, call today at 435-752-6100. 435-752-6100 for ChemDry of Northern Utah. Ground ball to third. Green knocked it down, able to pick it up, throw across in time for the out, and the inning is over. Pocatello scores twice on a pair of hits and a walk in the inning, and they also leave 1 runner on base. We'll go to the 4th. Done with 3 here in Pokey here this afternoon. It is Pocatello 9 and Preston 0.
KACA.
Sushi, a word that is as fun to say as the food is to eat. Try it. Say sushi. Now run down to Stokes Market and pick up some fresh-made sushi. Yes, I said Stokes Market. They now have the family fresh sushi specialists making outstanding sushi platters and party trays fresh every day. They even make up custom platters so you can get your favorite sushi dishes. Any kind of fish upon request, even vegetable sushi available with no meat. Enjoy the fresh-made platters already available or order the kind of sushi you want. Give them 2 hours and a special custom sushi platter will be waiting for you at Stokes Market in Preston. Go ahead, say it. I know you want to. Sushi, fresh for you right now.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
KACH.
Top of the 4th inning as Oxborough leads it off here for Preston. Ox grounded out his first time up back in the first inning and takes the 1-0 pitch down low, ball 2. It's 2-0. Say it was a bit of a surprise that the way this game has gone, but I'm not really. I mean, Pocatello is a very good team. The 2-0 pitch is behind Oxborough, and it goes to 3-0. The last 2 games, the doubleheader that was played here about 10 days ago, Preston played a lot better. Yes, they lost both games, but it was 5-1 and 3-2. This is a lot more like the first meeting of the year, as the 3-0 pitch over for a strike, and it's 3-1. That was the game at Tony Hansen Field that Pocatello won 16-1. They lead 9-0 here in the 4th inning as the next pitch to Ox is a fastball that swung on and missed, and it's 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes on Chase Oxborough, lead off the top of the 4th. As the 3-2 pitch hit foul back into the screen. Oxborough, Justin Inglet, and then Davin Inglet, the scheduled hitters here in the top of the 4th for Preston here this afternoon. Again, the winner moves on to the district championship game coming up later in the next week as Oxborough skies that one to left field. Right there is the left fielder to win to make the catch. And 1 out here in the top of the 4th, and here's Justin Inglet. Justin struck out swinging his first time up. He is 0 for 1 here on the afternoon. Next pitch hit foul, and it's 0-1. See, so the winner would play on Tuesday. The loser of this game would host Century on Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock. The 0-1 pitch. It's hit into gap in the right center, slicing away from the center fielder, Evans. It gets through and by him, and Inglet's going to go to second. He'll be there with a double. Just the second hit of the game for the Indians. And ironically enough, both of them doubles, as Tate Green doubled with 2 outs last inning. So with 1 out and a man on, here is Davin Inglet. First pitch to Davin. That's going to be ripped toward the gap in left center field this time. That's going to be in. Justin to third. He'll make the turn and head home on the RBI single by his younger brother, Davin. So Preston's on the board. Back-to-back hits. And that'll bring up Trayan Hadley with 1 out and a man at first base. 9-1 now as Preston breaks the shutout. Back-to-back hits here in the top of the 4th, and here's Hadley, who walked back in the 2nd inning after Brady Birch had retired the first 5 men that he faced in the game. As the first pitch misses outside, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. They go to first, and Davin back on the bag. Outfield straight away. Evans, the center fielder, still playing shallower than the other 2 outfielders. Pitch outside. Serrano's throw bounces away, but no advancement by Inglet. Down 8 runs. There's no reason to try to advance on a ball that gets away just a short distance away from a fielder. And they count now 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 pitch. Rolled foul. It's 2-1. Stokes Market True Value brings you this afternoon's Indians baseball game. For produce to hand tools, fresh meat to smokers, they have it all. Plus fresh bakery and deli items, and now fresh sushi as well. Stokes Market True Value, 217 South State Street in Preston. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit foul into the glove of Serrano, and it's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes on Hadley. Birch ready again, the 2-2 offering. Hit in the air, left center field. Playable for Evans, over into the gap, he's there. And that's the second out of the inning. As Devin Hadley goes back to first base. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up the now pitcher, Damon Nguyen. Run on 3 hits, 3 errors for Preston. 9, 10, and 0 this afternoon for Pocatello through 3.5 innings. And the first pitch home to Nguyen. That's pulled fair along the right field line. The other Nguyen has to come over and get it. Davin England keeps hustling all the way to a second base. And it's the third double of the day for the Preston Indians as Damon Nguyen doubles. And runners at second and third and 2 outs. And we're going to get a visit to the mound here as the head coach for Pocatello comes out to talk to Birch momentarily, and it gives us a chance to remind you that today's game is brought to you in part by West Motors in Preston and in Logan, celebrating their graduation sale. As if you're in the market for a new car for your high school or college graduate, they are the place to go. If you're looking for a new Ford, Chrysler, Plymouth, Jeep, or a Dodge truck, there's only one destination you need, and that's West Motors in Preston and in Logan. Stop in and save today. So 2 outs, a run in here in the inning for Preston. Runners at second and third. And Carson Chug is the next scheduled hitter. Carson took a called third strike his first time up here today. He's 0 for 1. Birch works out of the stretch, looks over at third at Davin England, and the first pitch to Chug is swung on and missed. Birch will now move over and play way over work way over from the third base side of the rubber, where earlier in the game he was working from the extreme third base side. As the next pitch is 0 and swung on a miss, and it's now 0 and 2 on Chug. Next pitch is a little high, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 3 hits in the inning for Preston as they produce their first run of the game, as they try for more with 2 outs and 2 on. The 1-2. Misses outside again. The count evens at deuces. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And 2 on. Deuces wild here. Chug ready again. Birch sets, checks the runners, and the pitch home again bounces up there, gets away. Is no advancement by either runner. And the count now full, 3 and 2 on Carson Chug. Chug can extend the inning. Emery Thorson, the number 9 hitter in the lineup, would be next. And the pitch home is in the dirt, ball 4, and the Preston has the bases loaded. Second walk by Birch today. And the number 9 hitter, Thorson, comes up here with the bases loaded and 2 outs for Preston. Thorson, first ball swinging his last time up, or his first time up today, flew out to center. He's 0 for 1 and takes the first pitch that is inside, ball 1. Serrano had to pop in and out of his glove and had to scramble to get it. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Davin England's at third. And the next pitch is again rolled foul up along the third base side, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Davin England's at third, Damon Nguyen at second, Carson Chug at first. Plenty of speed on the bases for Preston if Thorson can find a gap someplace. And, of course, Thorson runs like the wind, too. Here's the 1-1. Sliced foul off the right field side, and it's 1 and 2. So a ball and 2 strikes on Emery Thorson. And the Here comes the 1-2 offering on the way. Little defensive swing by Thorson, fights it off and hits it foul. And it stays at 1-2. So it stays at a ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch to Thorson. Hit in the air again off the third base side this time. Let's see if they have a play over by the third base dugout. No, Serrano comes right to the railing at the edge of the dugout, but he can't reach in far enough to get it. And it stays at a ball and 2 strikes on Emery Thorson. So everybody back to their bags. England back to third. Nguyen back to second. Chug back to first. And again, another 1-2 pitch on the way here to Emery Thorson. Here it is. Again, rolled foul at home plate. So Thorson doing a good job just to stay alive, keep fouling them off. Stays at 1-2. 2 outs here at the top of the 4th. Preston's got a run on the board, but it's still 9-1. But there's still plenty of base runners out there with an opportunity to pick them up. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses down and away, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. They're going to go to first base. Then the ball bounces off of the runner, and here everybody's going to move up, as it's going to be a throwing error against Birch as he threw the ball off of Carson Chug's back on the pickoff throw at first base. So England scores to make it 9-2. Everybody moves up 90 feet. First error of the game against Pocatello. Now the 2-2 pitch on the way. Again, hit foul, hits it off the first base side, and it stays at 2-2. Sometimes you just try to outthink yourselves. That's kind of what Pocatello did to allow the second run of the inning. As the pitch home roller in the infield, he's going to have to hurry. Killian gloves, throws, and gets him. Nice play. So Thorson grounds out 5-3 to end the inning. Preston gets a couple of runs on 3 hits. There was an error, and they leave 2 in the inning as well. As we'll move along to the bottom of the 4th, it's now Pocatello 9, Preston 2.
KACA.
We've all heard it said, if you aren't first, you're last. So why not start out first with the #1 brand for driver appeal and initial quality for mass market brands when you celebrate Dodge Performance Days at West Motor Company in Preston and Logan. Celebrate with 0% financing for 72 months or other cash discount offers on select models. Rules apply. So we ask, are you going to be first or last? Choose to be first with Dodge Performance Days at West Motor Company in Preston and Logan. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
WestMotorCompany.com. KACH.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
Advertise your open positions on the radio. You'll be amazed how quickly you see a response. You'll reach more people for less. The job stop includes radio and internet advertising. Call us for more info. We're a local company with a toll-free number, 833-856-9625. That's 833-856-9625.
KACH.
Now Preston gets on the board with a pair of runs in the top of the 4th. Let's go bottom 4 here, as Hunter Killian will lead it off here for Pocatello. He'll be followed by Jace Vaughn and then Zach Park here in the 4th inning, as Damon Nguyen moves into his second inning of work out on the mound, and the first pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. So Preston loaded the bases and then got one run, then thanks to a throwing error scored a second run. Next pitch to Killian swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Nguyen, who came in last inning in relief of Braden Hess, got the first two men that he faced in the inning. Big chopper toward third. Green charges, short hops, and throws across in time for the out. He has the first out here in the bottom of the fourth, and now bring up Jace Vaughn. After he got the first two men last inning, a walk, a triple, and a single, and it plated a couple of extra runs that extended that lead from 7-0 to 9-0 before Preston could finally get on the board last inning. So here is Jace Vaughn up as Vaughn slaps one foul out along the right field line, and that'll be 0-1. Today's game brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Whenever you need something for your car, stop by where you'll be treated like a friend. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, 17 South State Street in downtown Preston. The 0-1. Misses inside, a ball and a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Vaughn. As the next pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Nguyen's got a pretty good sinker. It looks like a strike, and then all of a sudden when they go to swing, it's just not there. There it is again, as he hits it foul down in the, pounds it down by the home plate, and then it rolls foul, and it stays at 1-2. Outfield straight away. They kind of pinch in from the corners a bit. There's a big chopper towards short. Charging is Madsen, gets a nice hop, throws it away. As he'll stay at first base, as Madsen waited for the hop that he wanted, got it right at chin high, and then threw it well over Oxborough's head at first base, and that's the 4th error of the game against the Preston Indians. So it puts a man at first base with 1 out. And here is Zach Park. Park is grounded out and flew out, 0 for 2 on the day so far, and swings and hits the pitch foul at home plate. As Nguyen got the pitch in on the inner half, kind of tied him up a bit, but he's able to get just enough of it to spin it out of Inglett's glove, and it's 0-1. Thorson, the right fielder, playing very shallow. As Park has hit a couple of balls that way. The pitch pops in and out of the glove of Inglett, and a stolen base as Vaughn was running on the pitch. Steals it without a play. And with 1 out, a man at second base here for Pocatello. A ball and a strike on Park. Now they're going to bluff back to second base. I was going to say that Thorson is playing rather shallow in right field. Park has hit a couple of balls that way, not only today but in recent games. He hits that ball in the air to right field. Thorson coming over, crosses into foul territory, makes the catch, tagging and go to the third is the runner Vaughn. So Park fouls out. He's 0 for 3 on the day. That's the 2nd out of the inning. And now with Vaughn standing at third base, it'll bring up J.D. Gunderson, who has singled, scored a run, and flew out to center. So a 7-run lead for Pocatello. Here's we play here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch swinging, hits the ball on the ground, and finds a way through a maze of gloves for the Preston Indians, and it's another RBI hit for Gunderson, and it makes it 10-2. So Gunderson's first ball swinging and rolls it into left field. First hit of the inning here for Pocatello. and the number 9 hitter, Alex Nguyen, now at the plate, and they go to first base, and Gunderson back to the bag. Gunderson over at first, and the pitch is rolled foul. It's 0-1. Gunderson, when he's at the plate, obviously is very aggressive. All 3 times he's been up there, he's hit the first pitch. Oh, and 1 on Nguyen, who's singled and struck out. Time called. Here comes Davin Englet to say something to Nguyen on the mound. And now started to walk away. Now turns and comes back for a moment. And now heads back toward his position at second base. 2 outs here. Runner at first is Gunderson after the RBI hit. And the next pitch is a fastball that is high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 10-2, Pocatello leads. They've scored at least 1 run in every inning as we play here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch is high, snap throw again, back to first base, not in time. And it's now 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch home is high again, ball 3. It's 3-1. So he falls behind Nguyen, and the leadoff man, Brady Birch, waiting on deck. And the next pitch is inside again, ball 4. Second walk against Nguyen. 5th walk overall today, served up to Pocatello hitters with runners at first and second. And here we'll go back to the top of the order and Braden Birch at the plate. Brady's grounded out, walked, doubled, and scored a couple of times here in the game. And the pitch home to Birch is hit foul over on the third base side, and it's 0-1. Pokey leads by 8 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-1. It's on the corner. Ran it away from him and got just a little nibble of the strike zone on the way through, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's up high. Missed this time, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The guy you don't want to pitch to is waiting on deck. That's Serrano. He's got the hot stick today. The 1-2. Big hopper, bad hop, gets by Oxborough into right field. Here comes Gunderson to score. Stopping at third is Nguyen, and it's 11-2. So Birch hit it hard, and it hit right on the lip of the grass in front of Chase over at first base and bounced up over his shoulder. Second RBI today for Birch as Gunderson comes home to score. Second run here in the inning. Nguyen goes as far as third base, and now here is Martin Serrano. Serrano doubled in the first inning. Ball bounced away from Thorson down in the right field corner. When it did, he kept going all the way to third base, but Thorson drew an error. He also singled, stole a base, and came home on an error in the second inning, and then doubled home and run in the third. So he's 3 for 3 with runners at the corners and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And the first pitch to Serrano is a fastball that's high, ball 1. They really play him to pull. Chug, the right fielder, is playing way over in the left center, or the left fielder rather, playing way over in the left center field as they run the pitch away from him again, and it's ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Hess also plays a couple of steps into right center. There goes the runner, and there goes the ball. They pull it inside first and down the line. Nguyen scores. Birch around third. He will score. It's another extra base hit for Serrano. He's 4 for 4, and he drives in his third and fourth runs of the game. So with the runner going, the hit and run play, as Serrano able to pull it inside first, as his third extra base hit of the afternoon. It's now 13-2. And now here is Kaden Knowles, as the first pitch is up over his head, ball one. 1 ball with no strikes. 3 hits, a walk, and an error in the inning. 13 runs now on 13 hits for Pocatello today, as the pitch is on the inside corner, and it's a ball and a strike. And for the second time today, they've played it at least 4 runs in an inning. The 1-1 pitch from Nguyen. Hit to right field. Thorson has to play it on a hop, as Serrano will be held at third, and there'll be runners at the corners. So they hold Serrano at third, runners at the corners, and now here is Mckayden Evans at the plate. Evans is 2 for 3 today. Grounded out to third his last time up, as the first pitch to Evans is inside, ball 1.
Hey, middle away, 10, middle away.
Pocatello has sent 8 men to the plate. They've batted around in the second inning, and Evans is the 9th man to hit here this inning. And the pitch misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes it up high, ball 3, 3-0. Hunter Killian, who grounded out to open the inning, waits on deck. (3-0) on Evans. And the pitch home. Hit foul, it's 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike on Evans. Evans has 4 RBIs on the day today. So does Serrano. Serrano's 4 for 4 as he stands over at first base. The 3-1 pitch. Look out, up and in, ball 4. As the throw gets away momentarily, no advancement by any of the runners, as Evans heads down to first base, and the 10th man to come to the plate here in the inning. Here's Hunter Killian. Killian grounded out to open the inning. Now up there with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Six straight hitters have reached now in the inning for the Pocatello Indians, as Killian takes the pitch inside and low, ball 1. Killian grounded out after Vaughn reached on an error. Zach Park fouled out, and then 6 straight batters have reached base as Pocatello kicked the gate open again. As the pitch is outside, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. There's the 2-0. And it is rolled foul. And it goes to 2 balls and a strike. After they got 2 out, Gunderson singled, Nguyen walked, Birch singled, Serrano doubled home 2, and Knowles singled, and then Mccain Evans walked to load the bases. As the 2-1 pitch misses, it's ball 3, 3 balls and a strike. So here comes the 3-1 pitch on the way, and the 3-1 is outside, and that'll walk in a run. So Killian walks, and that'll score a run as Serrano comes home from third. That makes it 14-2, and now here comes Kenny England out to the mound to come out and talk with Damon Nguyen. See if he's going to make a pitching change in here, or is he going to leave Nguyen in with 2 outs and the bases full. 5 runs in here in the inning here for Pocatello. 14 runs on 14 hits. They have 1 error. 2 runs, 4 hits, and Preston has committed 4 errors in the game today. And we're going to have a pitching change, I do believe. Yeah, Nguyen's going to go out to left field. And we're going to have a pitching change. I believe that's Carson Chug jogging in from out in the outfield. So we'll take a timeout. We'll come back and tell you exactly who the new pitcher will be coming in here for Preston. We'll do all that as we continue right after this.
KACA.
More and more people are moving to the Preston area to live and retire. Since 1978, Ralph Construction's been building custom homes in the Blue Sage Park community, the only 55-year-old plus community in the city of Preston. Come see the downsized, no-hassle lifestyle that Blue Sage Park offers. Ralph Construction will build to your custom specifications, or you can choose one of their existing floor plans. They're just starting phase 2, so there's plenty of great lots still available. Ralph Construction. Call for more information, 435-232-1837. Lawn care and snow removal included. Blue Sage Park by Ralph Construction, 435-232-1837.
Pain-free and feeling great without the expense and side effects of medications. It is not only possible, but...
So Madsen came in to pitch, and he got Jace Vaughn to pop up on the first pitch that he threw. And we are done here with the bottom of the 4th inning. So we'll go to the 5th as Pocatello plates 5 in the inning on a total of 5 hits. There was an error, and they leave the bases loaded as well. After a total of 4 innings here this afternoon in Pocatello, it's Pokey 14, Preston 2, and we'll be right back as we go to the 5th inning here this afternoon.
KACA.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
Health West is a nationally recognized community health center that provides patient-centered health care for everyone. From newborn to complicated care, Health West is always accepting new patients in Medicaid, Medicare, insured, and even if you don't have insurance. Available in 8 locations throughout Southeast Idaho. Call 208-852-3200 for an appointment in Preston. Health West, empowering our patients and communities by providing quality, affordable.
We are Dairy West. That means we are milk people, family people, animal people, people people. We are environment-loving people, giving back people, job-creating people, and glass all the way full people. As your local dairy producers, we are more than farmers. We are Dairy West.
So top of the 5th inning, Preston needs some offense here as they trail by a dozen and put their backs to the wall. The 1-1 count on Tate Green to lead off here in the 5th inning, and Birch bounces one up there, and it's now 2-1. Green, Madsen, and Oxborough due up for Preston here in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the 2-1. It's on the corner, and it's now 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here in the top of the 5th. As the 2-2 offering off speed, swung on and missed. So it comes to that little drop down curveball from Birch, and kind of had Green tilting back on his heels and then try to swing at the last minute defensively, and he couldn't come up with it. So that's the strikeout. That's the first out here in the top of the 5th. And now here's Madsen 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Chopper off the glove, deflects toward the second baseman. Gunderson has it and throws him out. So Madsen's out 1-4-3 for the second out. And now Preston all of a sudden down to their last out if they can't come up with some offense. They're looking at the 10-run rule. Here's we play in the top of the 5th inning. And now here's Ox 0-for-2. Grounded out and flew out. Birch's first pitch to Oxborough bounces in the dirt, goes to the backstop. It's 1-2. Birch has done a very good job against the top 3 hitters in the Preston lineup. As Oxborough stands at the plate, they are collectively 1-for-8 today. As the pitch is down low again, ball 2. Green's double in the top of the 3rd inning is the only hit that the top 3 batters in the Preston lineup have. Green, Madsen, and Oxborough here this afternoon. Preston only has 4 hits overall as a team. As the 2-0 misses down and in, ball 3, 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes. Here comes the 3-0 pitch on the way to Oxborough. Taking all the way and takes a strike, and it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Outfield deep against Oxborough. Swung around toward right field, and the 3-1 pitch on the way is pulled right to the first baseman, Knowles, and the ball game is over as Oxborough lines out to end the game. As Pocatello will win it by the final score of 14-2. We invite you to stay tuned for the post-game show. It is coming up right after this.
Today's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new and used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meats and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Kim Dry of Northern Utah. If you're in Cache or Box Elder County, they can clean and protect your home or business for greater peace of mind. Franklin County Medical Center with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, we have all of the parts you'll need to keep your car running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. And by S&T Electric. When you're doing remodeling, addition, or building a new home, they are there for all of your electrical needs. Now stay tuned for the postgame show, coming right up.
It's a beautiful day for the ladies, so throw all your dishes away. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game today. At the ball game, a wonderful ball game today. Wow!
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for the Preston Indian postgame show. Coming up, we'll review the just completed game, name our player of the game, take a look at the scoreboard, and what's on tap for the Indians. It's all up next on the Preston Indian postgame show.
Well, we welcome you back here to Hollowell Field as the Preston Indians lose here this afternoon, and they go to 0-4 on the year here today. For the year against the Pocatello Indians, as Pokey wins it here this afternoon by the score of 14-2. They came out swinging the bats early against Braden Hess, the starting pitcher today for Preston. They got 3 in the first, 4 in the second. They lifted Hess and then brought in Damon Nguyen to pitch. Nguyen didn't fare much better as they scored a couple of runs off him in the third and then added 5 runs in the bottom of the fourth. Preston was never really able to offer up much of a offensive momentum against Pocatello in the game here today, as they had only 4 hits in the contest, as Pokey were able to win it by the final score of 14-2. Final totals for Pocatello to win it: 14 runs on 14 hits. They commit 1 error today, and they left a total of 7 men on base. For Preston, 2 runs on 4 hits. They had 4 errors, and they left 4 men on base here this afternoon. Braden Birch goes the 5 innings to get the win. He allowed just 4 hits, struck out a total of 5 in the game, gave up a couple of walks. Braden Hess, the loser today for Preston, 2 innings of work, 7 runs on 8 hits. He walked 3 and did not strike out anybody in a game that took an hour and 33 minutes to play here this afternoon. Take a timeout. We'll come back, tell you about our player of the game as we continue right after this.
KACH.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
It's the end of a long day and your feet are tired, or are you running behind schedule? But you need milk and eggs. You don't want to have to walk clear to the back of the store to get a gallon of milk and a dozen eggs. I suspect we all can relate to both of those stories. The great news is that this problem has been solved by Stokes Market in Preston with a recently installed new cold case right near the front door. If you just need a gallon of milk or some eggs, you can find them right inside the front door. Visit Stokes Market today in Preston.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
KACH.
Well, our player of the game here this afternoon, he had a great game. Called a great game behind the plate and at the plate, also swinging the bat. Martin Serrano, the catcher for Pocatello, finished the game 4 for 4 today. He drove in 4 runs, had a single, a pair of doubles, and a triple, as he will be our player of the game as Pocatello wins it 14-2. Our player of the game today brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area in Preston. For information on how you can have a new home built for you, for your needs or your desires, call 435-232-1837. That's 435-232-1837 for Ralph's Construction. Take our final timeout. We'll come back, we'll wrap it up, tell you about what's on tap for the Indians. We'll do that as we continue right after this.
KACH.
We've all heard it said, if you aren't first, you're last. So why not start out first with the #1 brand for driver appeal and initial quality for mass market brands when you celebrate Dodge Performance Days at West Motor Company in Preston and Logan. Celebrate with 0% financing for 72 months or other cash discount offers on select models. Rules apply. So we ask, are you going to be first or last? Choose to be first with Dodge Performance Days at West Motor Company in Preston and Logan. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
WestMotorCompany.com. KACH.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, auto owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
Pain-free and feeling great without the expense and side effects of medications. It is not only possible, but a reality at Fellows Chiropractic. Now with 4 massage therapists and chiropractic available to help you with your relief from chronic pain. Give Dr. Fellows' office a call at 208-852-2240 to schedule your massage therapy or chiropractic session today. That number again is 208-852-2240.
KACH.
Well, what's up next for the Indians as they'll drop into the losers bracket, and they will be at home now on Monday afternoon as they will once again take on the Century Diamondbacks in Game 3 of the district tournament. So Monday afternoon at home at Tony Hansen Field, 4 p.m. first pitch, the Indians and the Diamondbacks will meet in Game 3. The winner of that game will then come back over and advance into the championship round of the tournament. The first game of the championship that would be Tuesday at 4 o'clock back here in Pocatello at Hollowell Field, as the winner on Monday would face the Pocatello Indians in the district championship game. So let's not get too far ahead of us. Let's deal with the first game first. That comes up on Monday back over at Tony Hansen Field, 4 o'clock first pitch. And we'll have that game for you here on KACH, mylocalradio.com, and on KACH, on the new KACHradio.com, our new website, where you can also find us there as well. So Pocatello wins it by the final score of 14-2 today. The executive producer of KCH Radio Sports is Val Cook. Our studio coordinator today has been John Beverly. I'm Dan Hubbard. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon, as we'll join you Monday afternoon from Tony Hansen Field. Pre-game show at 3:45, first pitch at 4 p.m. as the Indians will take on the Century Diamondbacks, and we'll deal with that game coming up on Monday. So we'll talk to you then from here in Pocatello at Hollowell Field. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.